We have 4 games left and the gap is 7 points between ourselves and the promotion playoff position. We need to win both of our 2 games today to really have any chance of promotion. Can we win them? Let's get into today's episode and find out. Welcome back then guys to the Red Devil Revival, now to episode 20 of our series here with Kaiserslautern. And as I just said in the intro, of course we are at the very much business end of the season, 4 games left and with a very slight chance of promotion. Now, if you missed the previous episode guys, where we went on took on Jans Legensburg and Holstein Kiel, quite literally the previous 2 games before where we are at now. There'll be a link right above me for you to click on so you can go back and watch that video and see quite what went on. And of course guys, if you do enjoy today's episode, then please do make sure to drop a like down onto the episodes. I always say it mass does help the channel out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content here on LS Plays FM, such as my FM21 tactics videos, the experiments, or any more of the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now then though, let's get into today's episode properly and we'll run through, well, there's not really much to run through actually what's happened since last time out, because I say we've come straight back today for another episode. We've got 2 very difficult games, one especially away at Stuttgart, who are up in 2nd place, and Sandhaused, who are down the bottom end of the league. And as I said in the intro, realistically we need to win both games if we are to have any chance of catching either Stuttgart or Greuther for that promotion playoff position. Now, without any further ado, let's get straight into this very first game with Stuttgart. By far the most important of the 2 we're playing today. If we beat Stuttgart, the gap between ourselves and them becomes only 7 points. And if Greuther draw or lose, we narrow the gap between them as well. In terms of how we're going to line up for this very first game, we're going, of course, with Klapikas in net, then Hübner, Flavio Ramos and Gimba. It's Butz on the right, Herchot on the left, Salas and Erhardt in the midfield. It's Ritter and Mulatieri in the attacking midfield roles with Previak up front. It's basically, I think, the exact same side that played the previous game at the end of the last episode. You may also notice with Mulatieri, he has a bid on him with trying to extend his loan with us for another season. We'll have to wait and see if that goes through. I do not quite know if it will do. Let's get the side submitted, get straight into this game and see how we do. We are away against Stuttgart. It's going to be a really tough game. Of course, last time at home we drew 0-0, but this time I don't think a draw will be enough for us to give us any chance of promotion. I'm going to say we've got nothing to lose out here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone else what we are capable of. And unfortunately, no one other than Herchot and Erhardt really cared. So I'm going to say to the rest of them, I have faith in you to go out there and make a difference. And actually, that convinced a lot of the players. That went down very well with the vast majority of them. Stuttgart's form is a bit hit and miss at the moment. They've lost one of their recent fixtures, but they are still very good. They got some fantastic players in that side. But our form currently, I believe we are the most informed team in the league going into the end of season running. So, of course, there's not much of a better time to go into form, really, is there? So, you know, things are looking pretty good in that sense. You can see the gap there, 7 points between ourselves and Greuther. It's going to be tough. It really is. Only 12 available, and the gap is 7. It's a difficult one. It really is. But stranger things have happened in football. I still don't think, personally, it's going to happen, but it's still nice to even be in that conversation at this stage of the season, being only our first season back in the 2nd Bundesliga. We're on early highlight here. 16 minutes in. Salas there to Hübner. Now, come on, Hübner, what are you going to do with it, mate? He plays it all back to Klapikas. One thing, by the way, guys, I am considering, I mentioned it in the last episode about next season, regardless of what league we're in, about changing the formation around. I will show you at the end of this episode or at the end of next episode the plan for the new formation. Hang on, Mulatieri here is through maybe 1-on-1. Wasn't a great effort and a decent save from the Stuttgart keeper there. Probably should have done better, all things considered. I'm looking currently, in terms of formation, going with a 5-3-2 rather than the 5-2-2-1. I want to go 2 strikers up top. I've been thinking about it for a little while, and I think having 2 players up top will do us a lot better in terms of our goal-scoring antics. I still feel there's a lot of games where we just don't show enough going forward. I feel 2 men up top could really help resolve that. And I think a flat 3 in midfield could be a good idea. Hang on, there's a very dangerous free kick here for Stuttgart. Matthias Pereira, the West Brom player in real life. He goes for it and he clips the post. I think Klapikas may have had it covered if it was on target. But a very dangerous effort there from Stuttgart. So far, a very even game. Just over 30 minutes played. Very little to see from either side. We are the only team, though, so far to have a shot on target. Actually, I'd say that Stuttgart have just had one there. But we're approaching half-time, and it looks like it's going to be going in at 0-0. And indeed, that is the case here away at Stuttgart. A very, very decent opening few minutes, but I don't know, it's just not enough really for us to be that happy with. I mean, it's good the fact we're not going into half-time losing to Stuttgart, but we need to see more from us going forward. Otherwise, as I keep saying, any chance of promotion is out the window at the moment. Regensburg are winning, so they're going to leapfrog us as well. The gap between ourselves and Greuther Fürth is 6 points with them having a game in hand. So, yeah, it's not great if we end up drawing this. Well, I was saying that Pereira now with another free kick, and Krapikas. What a save that could prove to be. He just about claws it away from going over the line. A fantastic stop from the young goalkeeper, of course, will be joining us on a permanent deal at the end of this season. Brilliant, brilliant stop from him there. Prevoyak here. I don't know if this counter-attack's actually a proper one. No, it's not. Nabil Bentley, probably Stuttgart's player of the season and one of the big players of the season in the entire league, with a fantastic challenge there. I'm going to make a change. Ritter, I'm going to move with Salas. I'm then going to put Kabai on in his place. And I'm also going to sub off Prevoyak for Jorge Galen. We'll see what he can do in this game. It's really weird, but literally up until last episode, Prevoyak was on fantastic form. The cameras come on, he then goes to absolute crap. So I don't quite know what's going on with him. I don't think he will be staying for another season. Mulletieri I want to keep. Prevoyak, although he's top goal scorer, I'm just not as convinced with him. His attributes and so on are a lot worse in comparison to Mulletieri. So I think out of the two, I'd rather keep Mulletieri at the side. Lovely header there from Ramos. Kabai now to Salas, up to Jorge Galen. A lovely little ball out there to Butson. Come on, Niels, what are you going to do with it? Can he get the ball into the box? Come on. He does just about. Mulletieri! As I'm giving him all the praise, he puts that header just wide of the post. He should have done better. He found the space there in the penalty box, and he just couldn't get his header on target. Oh, that could be a massive miss. Pereira here again for Stuttgart. Probably their player of the match so far. Hubner, great challenge. Butson lumps it up. But no one is there to sweep up there. That is frustrating. Oh, lads. Oh, I think that missed header is going to come back and bite us. I really do. Foulon here for Stuttgart. He's lost it, but Bentleb's got it now. Pereira, they're keeping the ball really nicely at Stuttgart in this game. It's been floated in. It's missed everyone. Stenzel now at the right-hand side there, right back. Ramos heads it clear, but not really. We are under lots and lots of pressure here. We cannot even get out of our own area. And Krapikas again with another top save. The man in between the sticks for us, in my opinion, is probably our best player at the club. I really do think that. Krapikas, again, another save. What a game that man is having. He's currently got 7.2. He's up there as one of the top performers of the match so far. We're going to make our final change. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to go and tell both the wing-backs to go a little bit more attacking. I'm going to be a little bit risky with this. I'm also going to tell Salas to go more attacking because we need to try and get the win. We really, really do. I'm going to sub off Earhart as well for Diagne to go in there as the ball in midfielder. We'll confirm that sub. And I'm also going to put us onto attacking just for the last few minutes. Do we go two up top? There's a highlight here. See what happens here. If they don't score from here, we will go two up top as well. Foulon now puts it in. And Krapikas again. I think he just about tipped. I think it was Silas's strike at header onto the bar. What a fantastic save again from Krapikas. My goodness. I thought when he headed that, I thought it was going in all day long. Hercher gets his head to that as well. But it doesn't really do anything with it. Right, okay. Mulletieri up front alongside Galen. We'll have Salas like so. I'm going to make Salas an advanced playmaker on attack rather than an attacking midfielder. Mulletieri definitely advanced forward. Galen can be a poacher. Come on, let's confirm the changes. Are we going to see anything else? We've seen nothing from us all half. Hang on, Kabai with a free kick. Puts it into Hubner. It's blocked. Diagne, it's blocked again. Oh, my days. Oh, that was another fantastic chance. Hubner initially and the Diagne rebound. It could have gone anywhere and it clipped the defender and then didn't. I think the keeper wasn't going to get it if it was on target. Oh, dearie me. Kabai's flighted ball is never getting anywhere there. Come on, Kabai get there first. He hasn't done. I mean, he hasn't really got any legs anymore, has he? Pereira now. Is this going to be a proper chance or is it the end of the highlight? Butson, he's got the ball back. Well done, Nils. And that looks like it could be the end. We'll go very attacking for the last few minutes. Are we going to see anything at all? Is it going to end as a 0-0? It looks like it is. Indeed it is. So, I mean, all things considered, if someone had said at the beginning of the season, you'll get 2 0-0s up against Stuttgart when they are the highest scoring team in the entire league, I would have taken that. But like it still is mathematically possible that we can catch Greuther Fürth at the moment, because even if they win their game, it will be 9 points, but they have to lose every other game. If they lose their next game, the gap will be 6 points. Oh, dear me, but what a performance from Krapikas. I think he got man of the match. Indeed he did. An 8.0. That is probably the best goalkeeper performance we've seen entirely throughout the save so far. Fantastic showing for him. Defensively, we were very decent, all things considered. I'm going to say well done, lads, because at the end of the day, we avoided defeat away at Stuttgart, the team who are up there in second place. But now we need to go to our next game. We need to hope that Greuther Fürth don't win their match. Otherwise, it's probably all but over. Oh, dearie me. Who do Greuther Fürth have to play? We'll have a look once we get into the menu. Let's go and see. Greuther Fürth, who do you play? They play Sandhausen, who we actually face next as well. Then they have Erzgebirge, Karlsruhe and Erdingen. So those games, all things considered, are probably quite easy. They really are. But even so, we'll get to the next fixture. We'll see what Greuther Fürth did, and we'll take on Sandhausen ourselves in our final game of this episode. Here we are then now for our second game of today's episode, and I thought I'd bring you first of all to the league table. Greuther Fürth have played 2 games in between last match and now our match here with Sandhausen, and they've drawn them both. It means currently the gap between ourselves and Greuther Fürth is 8 points. If we win the next game, that gap will become 5 with 2 games left to play. If we do not win, then any chance of hitting third place is gone. We have to win this game with Sandhausen. I can't believe really that Greuther Fürth have dropped points in 2 consecutive games, but they have done. I think they must be trying to bottle it better than what we normally can do. But it does give us a very, very slim chance. In terms of the side we're going to line up for now up against Sandhausen ourselves, it's Krapikas still in net. Of course it is Hübner, Ramos and Gimba. Butzen at right back, Hertra at left back. Kabay comes in as the DLP. Erhardt stays as the ball midfielder. Salas goes into attacking midfield. Ritter as the shadow striker. And then Multieri starts up front for this game. Previak has dropped to the bench. He just hasn't been playing well enough whatsoever. So that's how we're going to line up. Let's submit the team and let's see how we get on. I'm going to go into the match. In terms of the team talk, I think I'm going to have to say to them that we're favourites, because at the end of the day, we are. Sandhausen are down in 17th place. I'm going to point the finger at them and say we are favourites for a reason. No one gave a damn, which is always a good sign, isn't it? So I have faith in you to the rest of the lads. And everyone but Gimba was pretty happy with that team talk. Of course, here's our team currently going to the 5-2-2-1 formation. We've got 3 wins and 2 draws in our last 5 games. Sandhausen have got 3 losses and 2 draws, of which 1 was against Greuther Fürth. They go with a 4-4-2, and up front they have Lucas Spalvis, our former striker, up there as well. We currently sit in 6th place. Other teams around us, such as Nuremberg and Regensburg, have gotten ahead of us. And it's worth noting that if Nuremberg win their game, they'll be on 54 points. If we win ours, so will we. And also, so will Regensburg. So there'll be a lot of teams still in contention for nicking that 3rd position spot if the results all end up being wins for the various sides. I don't know what happened there. Apparently, Sandhausen just hit the bar and we didn't even see what happened. So I've got absolutely no idea. It just jumped straight in. And also at the moment, Nuremberg are winning their game. So Nuremberg have gone up into 4th position at the moment. Not ideal, to be honest, all things considered. But that is what has happened. We need to see something from us. We've seen absolutely nothing from either side really, other than that weird highlight where Sandhausen hit the bar. I'll say encouraged to the lads. And so far, oh no. Oh, Salas, why are you so injury prone? It doesn't tell me that you're meant to be injury prone. He's apparently gone down his foot into, what's that, broken ankle? Oh, brilliant. Okay, you're right. Well, we'll get Previak back on then. We'll go Previak, obviously, as a shadow striker, but then we'll swap Militieri and Previak over. Oh, that's so annoying. That's now, what, his 3rd or 4th injury already this season? That is so frustrating. Militieri here. He's gone down. Is the ref giving it? He has done. VAR is checking it. It did look in the box, if I'm totally honest. What is he going to do? Come on, VAR. Please don't take this away. It looked in the box. I mean, no pen. What? Not giving anything. So what was it, a dive then? Oh, well, that's just brilliant, isn't it? Okay, fantastic stuff. Well, what a crap first half. We need to go into second half and get a goal. So I'm going to flash my arm, so I'm far from pleased. They're a really poor side, Sandhausen. They really are. There's no excuse for the result as it is. And I'm also... Do we make another change? I'm going to sub Hertra off. If I put Butzen down, I'll get France on the right-hand side. Make that change. Hurt's not having a great game. It's annoying because I don't have the bot on the bench because he's still currently injured at the moment. Very, very frustrating. If things stay as they are, we are out of that promotion race. Sandhaused here have a corner. Krapikas punches it, yeah, and then Ritter does flick it on. Come on, let's counter-attack. Let's go, let's go. Come on, Previak here. Come on, he's done absolutely nothing in the most recent fixtures. Previak, though, he's gone through one-on-one. He's hit it straight at the goalkeeper's face. Well done there, Previak. Well done. That is brilliant stuff, mate. Not. Oh, God. I mean, I know Sandhaused are fighting to stay up. They're like 17th, 16th. You can see them there. They are only 1 point. I don't know if you can see. You can't see actually behind me. They're basically 1 point off of staying up at the moment. So they have got a lot to fight for. But this is not good enough. Right, we're going to go 2 up top. We're not wasting any more time. Military advance forward. We'll go Previak as a pressing forward on attack. Ritter can obviously go in the middle. We're going to go attacking. And I'm going to take off Erhardt for De Oliveira. He's a very decent ball midfielder type player, but I'm actually going to make him a deep line playmaker on defend. I'm going to tell Kabay to then become an advanced playmaker and we'll play like this. I've got no idea if this is going to work. We're going to make the change anyway. Let's see how this goes. Come on, lads, please. Demand more. We go very attacking. Nothing so far. Okay, stop playing out defence. We'll go more direct. We'll go wider. Oh, my days. This is just infuriating. Are we really not going to score in either game? Is that really going to happen? I think it is. Oh, no. It's happened last episode, didn't it? Late drama. Is it going to be for us or for Sandhaused? And that is a terrible header from Ramos. Oh, don't end up losing it. Butson, great challenge. Come on, Butson. Clear the ball, son. Come on, Gimba. He lumps it up. And it's a mistake. Militieri. Square the ball, Militieri. Square it or score. And he actually has done. I can't believe it. I thought he was going to be greedy. He was going to shank it or something. But he has put it in the back of the net. Right, defend. Oh, no. I can't change the damn stuff. Right, pause it. Okay, you're very defensive. We'll go full on time wasting. Be more disciplined. Lower the tempo. Okay. Okay, what a result that could be. What a goal that could mean. I can't believe it's happened 2 episodes in a row. Come on, we have just nicked it. We have done absolutely nothing all game. A very nice victory, well done. Militieri steals it at the death. That could well end up relegating Sandhaused as well, that goal. And oh my goodness, what a goal that could prove to be. How bad's a Salas injury? He's out for 2 weeks, so he's going to miss the rest of the season. Fantastic stuff. That's brilliant. But, dear me. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the second Bundesliga. There we are. We're into 5th. We are on 54 points. Nuremberg sit ahead of us on 55. And Greuther Fürth sit in that 3rd promotion place playoff on 59. Basically, if Greuther Fürth win either of the last 2 games, promotion is over and done with. But if they lose and draw or lose both, it is still possible. It's very unlikely, but it is possible. In terms of the schedule, of course, we've got to come back for the last 2 games of the season, and of course we'll also go through any plans for next season depending on what does happen. Of course, if we end up reaching that playoff, things could drastically change. We've got to play Erzgebirge and Karlsruhe, that being a local derby in our final 2 games. That'll all be coming out on Wednesday's episode where we find out if we can somehow steal 3rd position from Greuther Fürth. That'll all be coming in next episode. Overall though, guys, that just about wraps up this episode here today. And my goodness, we couldn't have left that any later than what we tried to, really. I mean, I know it happened last episode, it's happened again today. Oh, I can't believe it. First game was solely down to Krapikas just playing out of his skin. And then that one there was an awful performance from us. But somehow we managed to steal it at the death. It keeps our slim promotion chances alive. It's very, very unlikely, all things considered. But we've been on a fantastic run of form. And who knows, Greuther Fürth keep dropping points. Of course, they drew their last 2 in between those 2 matches that we played today. So who knows, maybe it is possible. Of course, we'll find out next episode quite what happens. But guys, I really, really do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please do go and chuck a like down onto it. As I always say, it massively does help the channel out. And if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content here on LS Plays FM, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.